First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Mother of the Nation. National anthem, please. Please be seated. Your Excellency, the President, Ministers, our darling youngsters, players, technical team, and staff, we are part for the African Cup of Nations 2022, which will take place from the 9th January to the 6th February 2022 in Cameroon. Your Excellency, to commence this farewell session, I would like to invite God with a minute of silence prayers, please. Amen. Amen. Your Excellency, to proceed, we would also like to start with an introduction of the players and technical team. We'll request for us to have the roving mic. So we'll start, each player will just give your name and where you're attached, because the team that you play for. The mic, please. So we'll start from the team captain, Umaru Zingele Bangura. So you start and your name, yeah.
Zingele Bangura, I'm playing Switzerland for FC Samans.
Good afternoon, Mohamed Kamara, Vice Captain, playing in Finland.
Good afternoon, I'm Mr. Tobin, I play for currently enrolled in AGF Denmark.
Good afternoon, Alaji Kamara, also play in Denmark, FC Riders.
So the only way you can move your mask down and close the button.
Alaji Kamara, FC Riders.
Prince Barry, they play presently for Rangers Football Club.
Good afternoon, Kwame Kui, playing in Iceland, Vicky Morikevich.
Good afternoon, Mohamed Guyatimi, playing in China and Nigeria.
Good afternoon, Jimmy Junior, currently playing for Rangers.
Saidu B. Kamara, presently playing for Rangers.
Good afternoon, I'm Bumbuya, playing for East Lions.
Hello, good afternoon, my name is Rangers.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sebastian Williams. I play for the Los Angeles Galaxy in California.
Good afternoon. My name is Ibrahim Sisse, playing for Rangers.
Good afternoon. My name is Stephen Cooper. I play in Turkey. Daniel Francis. I play in Germany for Rot-Weiß Essen.
Mohamed M. Kamara, playing for East Lions.
Good afternoon, Kevin Wright, playing in Sweden, Örebro SK.
Good afternoon, Sule Kaikai, playing for Wicked Wanderers in England.
Good afternoon, Idris Khan, playing in England for Peterborough United.
Yeah, good afternoon, Simon, I play for Rangers.
Good afternoon, Isaac Kolka, play for FC Cologne.
Good afternoon, my name is Issa Kalo. I play for SC Cameroon.
Good afternoon, my name is David Cisse, play for Wilson in England.
Good afternoon, my name is Andy Cisse, I play at Persebaya in Indonesia.
Good afternoon, Said Fofana, playing for FC
Good afternoon, Alassane Koroma, wanted player of East Lions.
Maada, now playing in Spain, American and Nancy.
Musalo Akuma, play for Go Rangers.
Thank you very much. Now go to the coaching staff quickly and the technical team.
Good afternoon. Team manager, stars.
Good afternoon, my name is Dr. Hila, Medical Superintendent of the Government Hospital, and the Doctors from the Hospitals.
Good afternoon, Lamin Bangwa, support staff, authority.
Good afternoon, Julius Juguila, the supporting staff.
Good afternoon, Alex Kamara, Kids Manager, National Team Leone staff.
Good afternoon, Kemokai Command, supporting staff.
Good afternoon, Mohamed Galimika, fitness group nutritionist for Norway.
Good afternoon, John Kister, Head Coach, National Team.
Good afternoon, Augustus Nursing, Welfare Officer.
Good afternoon, Abidu Karim, Assistant Coach 1.
Good afternoon, John Dominic Conner, Assistant Coach 2. Good afternoon, Mr. Moses, Goalkeeping Coach. Good afternoon, Lamin Conte, Supporting Staff. Good afternoon, Philip Cole.
Good afternoon, James Sofala, Team Coordinator.
Good afternoon, Surya Sise, Head of Competitions and Team Administrator for the national team.
Good afternoon, Mohammed Boyd Freeman, Team Safety and Security Officer.
Good afternoon, Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Media and Marketing, Intelligence.
Good afternoon, Eric Batile Fumba, Head of Media and Communications, National Sports Authority.
Thank you very much, the team and the contingent, Your Excellency. They are here to bid farewell. We will now invite for short statements, very short statements from the following people. We will start with the President of the Serbia Football Association.
His Excellency the President, Ministers of Government, all protocols observed. I'm going to be brief. I'll start by giving you an update, His Excellency. As part of the regulations from CAF, we were supposed to invite 40 players. Out of the 40 players, we're supposed to get 28 to compete in AFCON. I'm pleased to inform you that all 40 players turned up. And we even have some that have never been to Sierra Leone, some who came to grace this nation because of the love they have for their forefathers and the love they have for Sierra Leone. It's a great opportunity to have them. On your behalf, I'll say welcome to you guys. Few issues I would like to talk about real quick. I was thinking we were going to be opportune to talk about them, but the exigency of time. Yesterday, the team called me and they wanted to review their appearance fees based on best practice, according to what they told me. They have spoken to other countries and they would like to have us to talk about that. There's nothing wrong with our package, but the arrangement was different. We had offered 3,000. I'm not sure if it's appropriate to say it on camera, but okay, I will cease from there. Team manager doesn't like it. But they rather prefer to rearrange the way it was set up. And I told them I don't have the authority to do that. That has to be taken to the Ministry of Finance. They also requested, when we went to Morocco, as part of the ethics, we really don't pay bonuses on friendlies. But when we got to Morocco, some other countries, because they wanted to boost their national teams, we are paying allowances. So our boys came back to me to say, we are playing the same football. If they're getting monies, why can't we get monies? And so we communicated to the Ministry of Finance through Dr. Kenneth Reimer, and they promised that they will look into that when we come back. I was made to understand that such applications have been forwarded and still waiting approval. We are also looking at what players refer to as a go-away package. Again, I would say it's not part of our statute, but as a means of bringing the third or the 14th person in football to keep the adrenaline pumping, we refer to it as encouragement. So yesterday when they called me, they said, Mr. President of Football, some other countries are doing this, and we are made to understand this is not in your budget. I was very frank with them. I said, yes, it's not in the budget because it's not in the statute, but we can discuss that with finance. Finally, His Excellency, Sierra Leone is going out to Cameroon not to participate. We are going in there to compete. And if we're going in there to compete, I am sure it's prudent to say we go there like a competitor. Best international practice is key. I have always said, when we go out there, we're going out there to showcase who we are as a nation. We're going out there to showcase what we have. A lot of people have heard of Sierra Leone for the wrong reasons. If it's not the war, it's Ebola, it's this. But today, we are opportune to have you. And everything humanly possible to support football. It's left with us, football administrators, football players, to give back to Sierra Leone what Sierra Leone deserves. I am not worried with the concerns the players are coming up with, but it's key because at the end of the day, they are going to do the job. And I think it's very important that we look into these concerns. We will be playing with 3 different jerseys. Some time back, we invited you in a supporters tour arrangement, where we showcased clearly what Sierra Leone we were using in Cameroon. It's a requirement. We are not imposing on people. And when I started talking, I did say best international practice. Best international practice means what people are doing. That's what, as a law or as an agreement, that's what we should do. We go to Cameroon, the jerseys are there. I will show it up. There's one here, no, but there's some. It's important that I do this because we don't want to get to Cameroon and get embarrassed. We are going to Cameroon like Sierra Leone as in Sierra Leone, supported by His Excellency the President. Going to Cameroon for supporters, we have tracksuits. This is not for players because we want to be uniform. We want to showcase who we are as Sierra Leoneans when we go to Cameroon. It's a green, a white, and a blue. These will be our plain jerseys. The blue, the white, and the green. We also have, for some of us who went to Morocco the other day, when we had 11 countries in Morocco at the same time, we saw how colorful. But His Excellency, again, I'm proud to say, we stood up to the test because we are neatly dressed all the time, professional standards. So we even have, how they call them, wash shoes, slippers or hotel wears, and everything. We've catered for everything. Of course, a hat. These are the arrangements we've been putting in place. Although along the line, we have some issues to clear up with these ones. We are ready, His Excellency the President. Sierra Leone is ready. The boys are ready. There are some things I cannot do, the FA cannot do. It's left with you. But we are going in there to make Sierra Leoneans happy. We will come back and get Sierra Leoneans to dance the way they did when we qualified in Guinea. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, the President of the Sierra Leone Football Association, for an update on the preparation so far. Your Excellency, it will also be nice for us to hear from the players, and we were meant to hear from the team captain, but he has delegated that to the team vice captain, who is Mohamed Kamara Bedo, to speak on behalf of the players.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. His Excellency, Madam, we thank you. We thank you all for the opportunity that you gave to us to be here today. I look real, probably already here. It's all my plenty thank you for waiting on for the opportunity we have given you and the support we have shown to me all this while as a national team. There's a lot of struggles we go through up and down, usually traveling and all that. But we embrace that with love. We know so we love for the country. Yeah. Going to this Nations Cup, I believe say don't take 25 years with the shot for this. We as a player, we don't fight every way possible for make this possible. And now it's possible for we. We give assurance to Sierra Leoneans all over the world that, as the minister said just now, and the president said just now, we need to go there for just go play 3 games and come back next alone. No. That's not why we're going there. We go there for go compete. We go there because we believe we say we can do more than we did in the qualification. We are capable of doing anything. Whatever other countries can do, we are capable of doing that. And we believe in it. Going for the, like I said, again, we get constraints that we go through. We will let talk to the president after everything finished. That's differently. But we want we get the support of the country. Each and every, we get 40 players with them, but now we don't shortlist to 28. We need the country's support. We need prayers from the family members then. Each and everybody, we not to church them. We need prayers because when they go there, we go with now blessing will take me out of what we go here and for. Without that, we will succeed. You know, we believe so we get the blessing from the country, we pray and ask. Make everybody continue for pray for us. We go there for go represent the country, and we know so we come back. Like the president said again, everybody will dance again in this country. We will dance more than we danced before.
Round of applause for the Vice Your Excellency, I will continue with Bedo for Talk Rio. For make them put the players together, the technical aspect of it. We also get the head coach for the team. We will also invite Mr. Kista, who just can say short word. Mr. Kista, please.
Good afternoon again, His Excellency, Ministers of Government, and First Lady, everyone present. Very difficult to stand there after the processes that we've gone through to try and select 28 players. Very difficult. But then again, this is football. You know, we have to make very difficult decisions. There's a lot that's going on. But we've put a group together, we believe it's going to go out there and represent Sierra Leone. when I came into the job, it's been a very, very long time. And there was never a hope that we could get to where we are today. And probably that's the belief that we've brought into the group, with the players that we've brought in, the players that are here. We just believe that, you know, we're going to go out and represent Sierra Leone. I think it's about time we start going places as a country. Going to Cameroon, we're going to Cameroon to compete. We're not just going to go to Cameroon and turn up. We're not doing that. I think everyone in this room deserves better. We as a nation deserve better. And we're going to go to Cameroon and represent Sierra Leone. Whatever happened in Cameroon will not be for not trying. Whatever happened in Cameroon will not be for not representing the people of Sierra Leone. Whatever happened will be football, but we're going to go there and represent Sierra Leone. And on that note, I say thank you very much for the support again over the years, the qualifiers. The players have been brilliant, a lot of sacrifices. Thanks guys, it's been very difficult trying to get everyone together for a longer period of time, but we've managed to get everyone together. On that note, we're going to bid farewell and say thank you again, and we hope and pray that the people of Sierra Leone can support whatever where we're going as a country, because we've only got one Sierra Leone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the team coach, for that assurance. Your Excellency, apart from the technical side, we also get somebody very John Day for the management team. And therefore, we can also request for the team manager, for those guys say short word. The team manager, please.
Good afternoon, His Excellency the President, Madam First Lady, Ministers of Government, President of the FA, and my darling ministers. The President, the head coach, the vice captain have spoken everything. Normally when I meet my players, there's always the same message. We don't play for money for national teams. A few days ago, I was watching a video that was sent out by Wright, who asked a player, and he said in his video, the greatest honor for every player on earth is to represent your country. And I used to say this to you guys. The President, on behalf of his government and the people of Sierra Leone, has done tremendously well for us over the years. The people of Sierra Leone have supported us greatly. You, the players, have done yours. When we started all this journey, yesterday I was counting. We've used over 70 players for us to get where we are today. In terms of training, in terms of matches, over 70 players. But 28 have been chosen to represent Sierra Leone in the War of Nations. Like the head coach said, or the president, we're not going there to compete, or we're not going there to participate, or we're going there to compete. Every team we play against will use 11 players, and we'll also have 11 players. Our 11 players will not play for their team, they will play for Sierra Leone, they will represent Sierra Leone. And whatever happened there is football. But I assure this nation, the president of Sierra Leone, the government of Sierra Leone, the people of Sierra Leone, that when we are going to Cameroon, we are going to compete and we are going to supply this world. I will say this because I know what we have got as a nation, as a team. We don't have names that people normally call in football. But I also say to people, when you go to war, you don't go with the best soldiers, you go with the willing soldiers. These soldiers sitting here today to represent Sierra Leone are the willing soldiers. And I assure the president of this country, all his contribution, the people of Sierra Leone, we are going to make you proud. There are challenges like we have all highlighted here, but normally I have my own way to talk to my players, and we'll continue doing that. And when we go out there, most definitely put everything at the back of our mind and play for Sierra Leone. His Excellency the President, we thank you very much for your contribution to football. You've done something that nobody else have done before in this country. When it comes to football. The money spent in football, if we quantify them now, they are so much, and we will not let you down. On
On that note, I want to say thank you and God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Team Manager. Your Excellency the President. Also, if you don't appoint the Minister of Sports, we don't live with the team and also the sports discipline. But specifically, we don't take interest in football, and we also don't guide the team for this far. We go on, Your Excellency. So the inviter for me come also the short word, but also make it come with the penchant, we eager for give to His Excellency, we in Hanover. The pennant, we eager for give to His Excellency for Hanover to the team captain.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, President Retired Dr. Julius Maada, colleague ministers, our First Lady, our ambassadors, technical team. Good afternoon. First and foremost, I want to register my profound thanks and appreciation to His Excellency the President, because if we are here today, it is because he has contributed greatly to make sure he supports sports in Sierra Leone, not only football. But today, football has become a business, an industry in Sierra Leone, and the intervention of His Excellency the President has created very good opportunity for players today to make money, very good opportunities for players today to make sure they seek out professional contracts. And as I speak, we have now the database. Since we came into office, we now have 16 players that have secured international contracts. Thank you, Mr. President, for your contribution. Again, I want to say thank you to ambassadors. Of course, the president has just, every president has just reiterated that this team seated here can beat any team, not in only Africa, but can even beat the mighty British team, England. I trust them, Your Excellency. Reason being, we now have fresh crop of players. As my coach always, because we used to sit and discuss, he said, Mr. Minister, I am in a transition period. I'm trying to see how best I can get the team that everyone will refer to as Sierra Leone national football team. And this is the team today he has been, working out for, and today we have a very good team. And I want to throw a very good support, congratulate two players here. Your Excellency, these two players have done what we call change of association. Like Stephen, he still has the opportunity to play for England, but because he loves Sierra Leone, he has done change of association. Now he's now decided to play for Sierra Leone. Thank you very much, Mr. Stephen. And to Issa Kalon, Issa, where are you? Okay, thank you very much. He's a Dutch, I can see. But Dutch, they don't allow dual citizenship. But now he's done what we call change of association. He's not going to play for Sierra Leone. Thank you, Mr. Kalon. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, of course, the players, there are challenges, but I can assure you, since you appointed me as a sport minister, I've never had any problems with paid allowances, travel, all of that business. So maybe they might have their own interest, which they have to discuss with you, but in terms of paying allowances, this is the only government ever in the history of this country that pays allowances to players before they go to the pitch of play. I can assure you that. They can testify that, they can assent to what I'm saying. So I don't know, maybe they have another problem because players, they see far beyond their, So I don't know, maybe they have something to discuss with you. Your Excellency, thank you very much. Today I stand here as a proud minister because for after 25 years, we've got, past governments, past ministers, but with the advent of our own astute and dynamic president, because he said he went to the key and the key is back. And I want you, Your Excellency, to please give us the key again, which you're going to hand over here today, that when we go to Cameroon, that key is we're going to use that key to clean that trophy and bring it back to Sierra Leone. That's the key today you're going to hand over to our country. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Madam First Lady, because we cannot do anything without, bringing your good name into this business, because you have been part of us, you have been supporting us, and you still continue to support us. That's why we are here today, to seek the counsel of His Excellency, the President, His blessings. Because, whatever we say, whatever we do, this is the only thing I think we can give Sierra Leone today. You see, when we qualified, nobody will tell you I'm ABC, nobody will tell you I'm SLPP. Your Excellency, when we reach places like Carine, places like, where this goalkeeper was born, I don't know the place here. That was the place. This is the reason why we came to Freetown very late. Your Excellency, the type of people, the crowd that I saw, I had to shed tears. Honestly. So, we have to make sure we support sport, football in particular, which has been the biggest industry in the world, and which today people are using. Not only, it's a tool, use it for national cohesion, use it for so many reasons. Being a minister, I've experienced a lot of things. A lot of things. Because I know I have used sport to do so many things, and I have seen the results. Thank you to the technical team. You've done a lot, you've done great, because 40 man, because Sierra Leone now, of course, is a breeding ground for talents. That I can assure you. To get 28 men, you've done a lot. I always refer to as the Sierra Leone Roman Abramovich, because you've totally changed the face of football in Sierra Leone, your contribution. Thank you very much. So, on that note, sir, Your Excellency, I have some things here I think I should present to you. First, this is a symbolic jersey. So we have to improve on this. Mr. FA President, we have to improve on this jersey. Very beautiful, the texture is superb, but what I would advise here, we have to get the name Sierra Leone. If possible, we get the crest. Yes, we are going there to represent Sierra Leone. But seniorly SLFA, we are not going there to represent SLFA. We are going, I'm coming, Mr. President, we are going there to represent Sierra Leone and not the SLFA. It's a beautiful one. That's why we gave you the leverage to do whatever, but again, that's my own advice. Please, even the tracksuit that you want us to use is a beautiful one, mighty, super, but I want you to make sure it has that, what you call Sierra Leone. If possible, you get the press on it. That tells you are going there to represent Sierra Leone and not the SLFA. Yeah? So on that note, may I take this opportunity, sir, Your Excellency? Madam First Lady. It's at times sometimes difficult to move the president, but because he's our father of the nation, I want to take this opportunity and honor to invite him, or maybe invite the president to present to him his Please, just a minute. This plaque represents the green, white, and blue. This is what you're going to present. You're going to hand it over to the captain. This is going to represent the green, white, and blue flag in Cameroon. So, Mr. Captain, your presence is here. Thank you very much.
A round of applause again for the dynamic Minister of Sport. We are going to have two messages. We are going to have a good luck message and a farewell message. We are going to have the good luck message now from the Board of Resolution, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Madam Fatima Bio. The good luck message. Yes, ma'am.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, my dearest husband, honorable ministers, the President of the FA, the dynamic coach of Leone Stars, the Leone Stars, boys and men, distinguished. I think I'm the only lady here. Oh, we have two more, yeah? Okay, I say hello to us, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Well, today, I believe say I'm the happiest woman in this country. Happy because when you see greatness coming to your country, you just say thank you. And I say this because I know football. I have lived in the football world for a very long time. The only hobby where me get is not football. The only thing where they make me excited, not football. So I cherish that so much, and I'm so blessed to get a husband who understand and believe how football can change a nation. And today, when I left here as not just Sierra Leoneans, but with a huge burden, knowing full well say, out of maybe 7 million people, you are chosen. That one not only God, they give you that platform. And that when God gives you such a responsibility, you take it so seriously. Because when the left which we hat them, we'll be looking forward to you guys doing great things. Football, not to name and they play football. Football and dedication and believe in your ability. I can say to the president most times, if the coach is not in good terms with the players, they don't play for that coach. I know because I have lived in this world for a long time. But the relationship I see when I get with Kista is one that young guys believe in their colleague and know that this person will take us to our destination. Now when you go there to play, one thing, yes, we all know you're going to play for Sierra Leone, or you're going to play for your own future too. The whole world will be there to watch you. We know how many African players got their breakthrough through African Nations Cup to the best clubs around the world. And they are not better than you guys. They are not good than you guys. Now this is your own opportunity to have your own breakthrough. This is your own Manchester United. This is your own Chelsea. This is your own great Arsenal, my team. Please, who you go and not say, well, that's the one you play for. No. You also play for your future. And when you succeed, that success comes to Sierra Leone. When we watch football internationally and see Sierra Leoneans playing for all the greatest teams in the world, that is a success for this nation. When I go for win for Sierra Leone, but also win for your career, because go there and get those scouts to come after you. After the African Nations Cup, let Sierra Leone be a breeding place for scouts to take to the great teams around the world. And you can only do that if you work together as a team. You can only do that if you believe in your coach. You can only do that if you believe in one another and want to support each other. Don't say they don't like me in a distant leg, so I'm only play with them. Play with each other. Because the person where you did deprive the ball will be the one who will be the ball for you score, for your career open. So be there and support each other and love each other and protect each other. We're there. If there is a need at the big president, we use the left middle and go on. Because now I'm talking publicly. I would love to be there because I love football and just knowing, say, this, una the old flag, is the best thing that can happen to this nation. So I want to say thank you to Kista and your team. And I know say, when I know say Maada be una talk and do right. And also when I get to na waiting self we are sit down and tell them say football. Because I know everything where you come from football. I know what is called match bonuses. I know what is called winning bonuses. I know what you call if you're named in the first 11. I know all the things because I know that is where the footballers also play and do the best. But since Una will get a one-on-one, Una and just President Bill, they will talk to Una. And I believe so Una know when he talk anything they do. And please, for the one day with the certificates and land certificates and still deal with me, I don't bring them come. Don't leave here without your certificates. Take them home, please. Thank you. And we look forward to everything. And I pray that as soon as they left Miami, I go with the protection and the wisdom of God, and that He will see you guys through, and that you will shine and shine beyond your imagination, and that success will be your name, and you will come with that success for our nation. Thank you so much.
A round of applause for the organization, for that the players them will know say we get the possibility of inspiration, the motivation, the possibility of the key, will be key. And I feel say from where we all there today, I think say the inspiration go a long way. But that's not just the first phase. Now we move again in bounds. We need more inspiration, more ammunition. And only one person will get our name. Like His Excellency the President. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the inspirator in chief, His Excellency the President.
Thank you very much. Ministers of government, the President of SLAFA, the team manager, supporting staff, Leone Stars. We glad you for dinner this afternoon. And I'm here to say goodbye to you in a special way. In the military, when you send off people for a mission that special as the one you are going to do, you must send them off with clear and crystal demands as to what you expect of them. And that is why we say mission accomplished. And that is what I'm going to expect after this. Mission accomplished from our darling Leone Stars. You have had the physical training, the technical training. I want to give you the psychological prep. Go into that field, go into Cameroon with only one objective, to bring us back that trophy, to make us proud. You are from the Lion Mountains. You are from the Lion Mountain. When the lion roars, everybody listens and they're scared. Scare them off. Surprise them. You can do it. We have been in the wilderness for 25 years. Let our presence be felt when we get there. And that is what I ask of you. And I know you have it. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Go into that field and make Sierra Leone proud of you. We are a small country. My aim is to make us a big country. A small but beautiful country. One that we can all be proud of. And we can only be proud of ourselves with successes in all walks of life. But as you know, football in Sierra Leone is a religion. You have to bring us that trophy. And of course, when you come down the plane, you will not touch the ground. You know that. when you bring us that, you know, you will never touch the ground until you want to come down. You have to beg to come down to on earth. Because Sierra Leoneans will be there. With all what you've received so far in terms of training, I know there are a lot of other challenges. But we are a third world country. But we don't want to use that as an excuse. Whatever the challenges are, take on this challenge, the one for the AFCON. We have to win. So I'm really here just to say, you are the ambassadors. You are going to represent all of us. The happiness of 8 million people is going to depend on you. You don't want to squander that. So there's a lot on your shoulders. I will be watching. I have my vest, and I will gladly dress and sit before my TV for every day that you play. I am not going to be in Cameroon, but I'm going to be on that field for every day, any day that you play. So gentlemen, there's a lot. Rise up to the occasion, make us proud, and that is what we ask of you. Whatever problems there are, we will overcome them. We will take care of these problems. We, even the president of Sierra Leone,